Hey everyone, how's it going? For today's fun video, I'll be showing you how to draw a Labubu surprise fold. So hope you follow along and enjoy this video today. Now to start off with our Labubu surprise fold, let's begin by folding our paper. I'm going to take my paper, line up the corners, fold it in half so it kind of looks like a birthday card. Next, I want to line up the corners one more time and give it another fold so it kind of looks like a bookmark. Now when I open this, I have these little guidelines that show me where I want to keep the inside of my drawing. And then I like to turn my paper this way so I can open it up for that fun surprise. Now to begin, let's start by making Labubu's eyes. So I'm going to begin right here, and I'm just going to make a line that's just going to come down, and then we're going to go up like a U shape. Then we're going to leave some space, and we'll make another one. We're just going to go down really close to that fold, and then we're going to come up. Try to keep them about the same size. Next, let's make a little smiley face above each eye. Inside of here, we're going to make a tall oval shape, and that's going to serve as the pupil for our little Labubu. Next, let's put a circle at the top of our oval. And then let's put a smaller one down here. Now, if you want to, you can color that in, or you can just wait till the end. Now, for the nose, let's begin by making a little line across for the top. And then a line that's just going to go down and up. Now, let's work underneath the fold. So I'm going to begin right here, and we just want to make a mouth. So let's begin by making a nice big smiley face mouth. Then let's go ahead and make some sharp teeth. So we're just going to make some little pointed teeth right along here. And then let's go ahead and bring this line all the way to the fold. Then let's bring this line up here above the fold. So we're just going to kind of continue this above the fold. And then let's add another tooth on each side. And then we'll add another one up here on each side. Next, starting here, let's make a nice big smiley face for the top of the head. Then we're just going to curve a line down on each side. Then we're just going to jump over this and connect this line down. Now, on the outside, let's go ahead and make some bumps to here, and we'll do that same thing here. We're just going to make some little bumps that go right to the fold. Then we're just going to make some little bumps down here too, just to make it look pretty furry. So we're just going to continue this all the way to here. Then we're just going to connect the top with a few more bumps. And then because of the size, we don't have a lot of room for the ears, but we're at least just going to make the ears go off the top. So let's begin by drawing two lines that go up here, and then we'll make two lines that go up here. Then I'll make a line here and a line here. We'll make a line there and then another one here. Then we'll just make a small bump at the top of each one. Now down here, let's make a couple little bumps that goes to the bottom of our paper. Same thing here, a couple little bumps that just goes to the bottom. Then we'll make a line here and a line over here for the body. Now our next step is to open this up and draw the inside. Now, once we open this up, we have two halves of our Labubu. So let's begin right here. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to bring this line up to here, and then I'm going to bring this line up to here. Then I'm just going to make a line that curves across for the top. Now, for these eyes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a line that's just going to come in and then back out. And then same thing here. I'm going to go in and then back out. Then I'll make a little line inside of each one. For the nose, we'll make our little line and then our little V shape. Next, I'm going to continue this bumpy line all the way up to here. And then we'll do that same thing on the other side. Just continue that bumpy line all the way up and connect it. Next, we'll make the ears. We're just going to make a line that's going to come up and down here. And then we're just going to go up and down here. We'll make a bigger line right around here. And we'll make another bigger one right around here. We'll make a small bump here, and then another small bump here for the detail on the inside. Now let's make another little character over here. So this time I'm going to start at the top of the head. So I'm just going to make a curved line. Then we're going to make a line that's just going to go down to here and curve up. And then we'll bring it to here. Now this one will make the little smiley face. Then we're going to make the big oval. Inside of here, we're just going to make another large oval. And we'll just make a little circle on top. We can color this part in. We'll give it like a winky eye. So we're just going to go in and then back out with a little line right here. Next, we're going to make a line across and a little V shape for the nose. We'll make a nice big smiley face for the mouth. And then let's put all those little V shapes for the triangle teeth. Right around the head, we'll go ahead and make that kind of bumpy, furry shape. And we can do that same thing to the other side. For the ears, let's go ahead and make a bump and another bump. We'll put one around each one. And then a small bump inside of each one. Now let's do another little fun character over here. So starting here, we'll do that same thing. Make the curve for the top of the head. Then we're going to make a circle that comes down to here and right to here. This time for the eyes, I'm going to make more of a diagonal line. And then same thing here, another little bit more of like a diagonal line with that slight curve. We'll curve our line down and up, and we'll curve our line down and up. Make our oval shape and our oval shape. Small circle at the top of each one. Then let's just go ahead and fill that in for the part of the eye. Next, we can make our little triangle nose. And then we'll make our nice big smiley face. Then all we have to do is just go ahead and put some little triangle teeth on there. Then just how we did this one, we want to just fill in that area right around it with those pointy lines. So we're just going to bring these pointy lines all the way around here. Then just like what we did for the ears, we'll make 2 bumps on top. We'll draw 2 more bumps right around it. And then 2 small bumps in here. Now, let's finish off this big one up here. So let's begin by just making our line that's just going to go down and then up to connect. Then we're going to make our sharp, pointy triangle teeth. We'll continue this line. We're just going to curve it down and up for the face. Then we're just going to bring this line down, and we're going to bring this line down to here. Then we'll just make a little pointed line there. And there you go. There is your drawing of a Labubu surprise fold. When we have it all folded up, we have our little character, and then we open it, we've got more inside, making different faces. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.